All right, good morning. Okay, you're welcome to our pre-certification revision lectures, and today we'll continue from where we stopped in pharmaceutical calculation, BDT 253. And as I said yesterday, that this revision will be question oriented. So let's go to the next question. The question we have for today is, the question says, that we should approximate 93.489. Approximate 93.489 to the nearest hundredth. To the nearest what? Hundredth. Remember our place values. Remember our place values. We have units, right? We have units. We have tens. We have thousand. Sorry, 10 hundreds. Thank you. 100,000. We have thousand. We have. Let's stop here. And if this is tilting to the above the unit, positive end. I'll call it positive end. I'll call it above 10 or units. Above the unit. Below the units, you have tenths. Immediately below the unit, we have tenths. Then we also have, just as we have 100 here, we have hundredths. Yes. We have hundredths. Then the same thing with thousand. As we have 10,000 here, you have thousands. We have thousands. Now, with this at the back of our mind, let us solve this question. Okay, let me put it in figure. Here, 10 is certain as saying 1, right? 1. Sorry, unit, sorry. Then 10 is what? 10. 100 is what? 100, right? 1,000 is 1000, 1,000. But tenth is 0.1. Hundredth is 0.01. Thousandth is 0.001. Actually, you know where this came from? It came from the decimal system. Actually, in this unit, unit is actually 3 to the power what? 0. Are we together? Unit is actually 3 to the power what? 0. And 3 to the power 0 is what? 1. 10 is actually 3 to the power what? 1. So the power is increasing by 1 as you go up. Whereas below unit, the power is decreasing by 1 as you go down. So 100 is actually 3 to the power what? 2. 1,000 is actually what? 3 to the power what? 3. There are others above, but we stop at 1,000. Now, the same way, tenth is actually 3 to the power minus 1. Hundredth, 3 to the power minus 2. 1,000 is 3 to the power minus what? 3. Are we together? Now, but the question says, look up. If you place these numbers now, this whole thing now in place value, this is the decimal point. The one at the left of the decimal point, the first digit at left of the decimal point is actually in what? Is what?
The left side.
Yes, the place value. Good morning. The place value here. This is decimal point. The place value of the first value after to the left of this decimal point is actually 10. The place value, the first value you are seeing is 93, but we have face value and place value. Face value is what you are seeing, but the place value is what it actually represents. This 3 here, the first value face, we call it face value, and the place value. The face value of this 3 is actually 3, but this 3, the place value of this 3 is in what? Units. Is still that 3. So here now should be in units. Are we together? Units. But this 9 here, the place value of this 9 here is 10. Is 10. So here is actually 9 times 3 to the power what? Remember, 3 to the power what? 1. Are we together? Whereas I want to teach us something now. Enumeration. I want to just cover everything in a summary way. Here, the place value of this 9. Remember we said that 10 is 3 to the power what? 1. Why 10th is 3 to the power what? Minus 1. Unit is 3 to the power what? 0. So here now, because here is in units, the actual value of this 3 here is actually 3 times 3 to the power what? 0. 3 times 3 to the power what? 0. Now here is actually 9 times 3 to the power what? 1, because here is in what? 10. And here is what? Units. Are we together? The first one here is in units. Second one here is in what? 10. And if you actually solve this thing, you end up with 3 to the power 1 is what? 10. Right? Times 9 is what? Times 9 is what? 90. Plus 3 to the power 0 is what? 1. Times 3 is what? 3. It's actually what? 93. So this is how to enumerate numbers. This is actually the actual. As like now, if you have 9 here, like now you may have 9 here, 9 here, 99 here. These 2 9 now. These 2 9s now. If you look at them, face value, their face value is 9. Is 9. This one is 9. This one is what? 9. But their array value, their place value. That's why I mentioned face value and what? Face value is the one you are seeing by the digits. This 9 here is 9. 9 is 9, but the 9 is actually not what? 9. Their face value is sent to 9. But their place value is not the same thing. The place value of this one here is what? 9. But the place value of this one here is what? 90. This one is what? 90. This one is what? 9. If you combine them together, that's why that's why you enumerate it as 99. 99. You combine the place value of the 2 numbers, even though it's the same 9, but they don't have the same what? Place value. You combine them and get what they're looking for. So here is actually what? 9. This is 9, right? 9 times 3 to the power what? 1. And this is 3 times 3 to the power what? 0. Now, let us look at this. The one by the right of the what? Decimal points. the place value of this 4. This is 4, this is 9. They are not in the same place value.
Yes.
This 4 here is in the place value of what?
100.
Tenth. This one is what? Tenth. So this 4 is actually, remember what we did here? This and this. This 4 is actually, and tenth is 10 raised to power minus what? 1. So this 4 is actually 4 times 10 raised to power what? Minus 1. That's the actual value of this 4 here. It's not ordinary 4.
Sir, there are two numbers after it. If I thought it to be 100.
You are going down from here. This is after unit. You go down to what? Tenths before you go to hundredths. So you count tenths before you go to hundredths. Before you go to thousands. The face value of what? That's why some people will say, if they want to call a number, they will say 99.92 is wrong. Are you together? Let's not go there. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you look at it facially, the face value you are seeing is 4, but it's not the place. It's not the actual value. The place value of this 4 here is 4 times 10 raised to power what? Minus 1. Now, this one is actually 8 times what? This is hundredths. Look at it, 10 raised to power what? Minus 2. It's actually 10 raised to power minus 2. 8 times 10 raised to power what? Minus 2. Why this 9 here? Let me use this 9 to describe what I've been saying this. Look at this 9. If you look at them, you think that they have the same value. But facially, by face value, they are 9. But they are not what? Equal. I work how many tens? How many tens you will cross before you get to this 9? But facially they are what? 9. But by their place value, this 9 is actually 9 times 3 raised to power what? Minus what? 3. And if you convert this whole thing, if you convert this standard form to ordinary form, convert this standard form to ordinary form, convert this standard form to ordinary form, add them up and add them to this one here, you get this what? Value. So we have described what we mean by the place value of these numbers and their face value. Their face value you are seeing here is 3, but it's not actually their what? And the real value of numbers is their what? Is their what? Place value, not their face value, because in we have only 9 digits. We have only 9 digits. From that 9 digits, that 9 digits can never give you a place value in enumeration. So that 9 digit we have is just 0 or 10 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the only digit you have. All the numbers are enumerated based on these numbers, but their face value is these numbers. So if you now want to get their real value as you are enumerating them, you start talking about their place value as you are enumerating them. You talk about their place value. That's why you can see 2 and see 200, 234. Or 200. The place value of 2 in that 200 is not the same thing with this ordinary 2, even though they are bear the same 2. But the most difficult situation is where you have it in 234. If you're not careful, you think that 2 there have the same place value with ordinary what? 2. They are not what? Of money. They are not of the same what? Place value. Now, to answer this question, remember I said that this revision will be it's not going to be a topic oriented revision. It's going to be question. From the question I'll now say 1 or 2 things about the what topic. Now the question says that we should approximate this number to the nearest what? Hundredths. This number, where is it now? Is it which place value as a whole number now? Which place value now can you say that it is in as a number now. Because this decimal point has entered. Hello? This decimal point has entered. You consider the place value of the numbers in the right of the what? Decimal point. If you look at this number now, this number is in what? Thousands. Hello? This number is in what? Thousands. This number is in thousands. So the question says we should approximate it to the nearest hundredths. So if you are approximating this to the nearest hundredth, what should be the answer?
99.9.
Nearest hundredths, what should be the answer? Nearest hundredth. First. Where Malo? I'm coming. So what is the answer? 90 what? Point what?
000.
Mba. To the nearest hundredth is what?
Okay.
Good. Now 3.49. Because here this is up to hundredths should stop here. Hello? This ever on a tenth. Ever on a what? Unit. Ever on a tens. Ever on a what? Unit. Ever on a what? Tenths. Ever on a what? Hundredths. Huh?
A number here.
Now, please, under 100 tens a unit. This is in 10. This is in unit. You can now what? Tenths. You can now hundredths. So the whole number and again thousands. But we are told to put it to the nearest what? Nearest what? Hundredths. So you have to approximate it to stop here. So but this is up to what? 9. Are we together? This is up to what? 9. You now round off. Approximate it. This place will now become what? 9. You now have what? 93.49. What if the number is like this? 93.482. To the nearest hundred. Good. 93.48. Yeah. Okay.
If the value should be
Take.
it should be can you say that this is the hundredth, the tenth, the unit?
Yes.
Then this is the
Tenths. Hundredths. Thousands. That's what I did here. Maybe it's not clear. That's what I did here. From thousand is good. From thousand, it goes down to 100, to tens, to units, then to tenths. Decimal point should be here. Then to what? Hundreds and what? Thousands. We have 10,000. We have millions. We have billions up. Billion. Bogobe. Here also have billions, millions going down. But we stop at this level for the purpose of the what? Question. Yeah. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay, I thought I've done this into their class before. I thought I've done this in their class. No, I've done everything. I think I did this in your class. I told you that what you are writing in your council exam is 6 courses. I told you that is 6 courses. Anyway, let me see if do it again. I told you that what you are going to write is, we have, this is how the code, this is how what you will see on the question paper. You don't see an 2, 4, whatever. You will see BDT. You will see AUM. This is how you see it. You will see PHC. You will see P, they call it PTPP. How will you see principles of formal principles?
Principles of technician practice. Pharmacy practice.
Principles of pharmacy technician, PP, principles of pharmacy PPTP, that's how you see it. Principles of pharmacy technician practice on the question paper. But in the normal lecture, you see PTP. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you see what? This is how you see it, ENG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the paper you are going to write for 3 days. 2 papers a day. This is what you will see. BDP, you will do your BDP here. You write your BDP exam here in the lab. After your exam, school will compute your result and send to them. Your practical exam, you will do it here. After that, we compute the result and send to them. The same way we will send you your result to all your result to Abuja. In fact, you should be going to Abuja today, save all your results. Now, that is BDP. Are we all together? But the one you write in the council exam, theory you write is these 6 courses. Now, this your English is composed of any course in at this school that has ENG in front of the number. ENG 101, ENG 102. So questions you're going to see there will come from these 2 courses. That's why if you see your timetable for this revision, the 2 courses are there. You just are not with one person that is teaching it. Fine. Then you come to anatomy and physiology. All the courses that has A and A in front of them are combined in this. All those things you see in your curriculum, starting from ANA 241, 242, 342. These 3 courses, other anatomy, all the topics in the curriculum, they will select questions from all of them. That's why I keep hammering from the first day you enter the school. Make sure you cover your curriculum. Don't allow any lecturer to rest if your curriculum is not covered. That's why I keep hammering it from the beginning. From the first day you enter here. It's very important. Now, when you now come to BDT, all the courses that have BDT in front of them, starting from BDT 151, 152, 151, 1 BDT, 151, 152, 251, 252, 253, 254, 255, 351, 352. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 courses. All the courses that has BDT in front of them, questions for your BDT will come from all of them. They will select questions from all of them to make up the 100 OBJ questions you are going to answer in this course. So PHARM.CALC is part of it. That's why in your timetable you see all of them in your timetable. And they don't want to know what your lecturer taught you. Is that curriculum they gave you is what those topics there is what they will select questions from. That's why I keep hammering it from the beginning. Don't allow anybody to give you a class. That's why if immediately I enter here, I'll give you the curriculum. Call for me, I'll teach because I know the application. Now, next one is what? AUM. All the courses in your AUM, starting from AUM 122. There should be 5 courses. AUM 122, 221, 222, 321, 322. All the 5 courses, one from face. That's why you see all of them in your lecture timetable. Those lecturers should be here to discuss with you or go to 1 or 2 contacts on their respective courses they handle. Now, all the PHC courses you have, there should be 2. PHC 201 and 302. I repeat myself. Go to your curriculum, look at your curriculum, look at those topics you know yourself. You have an issue, you are not even open, but you passed and got A. But after some topic you didn't open, go and read them. I know what I'm saying because you are looking for area of concentration. You got A, but there are topics you didn't cover. Council will expose you. So make sure now 1 month cover those topics on your own. Don't wait for a lecturer to do that for you. Now, PPTP, that's how you see it in the exam question, but we call it here PTP. Now, all the courses we have here, what? PTP 111, your first year, and your what? 312, your final year. Now, BDP, the one you write here, they select questions from all the BDPs you've done in this school. BDP 231, 232, 331, and 332. So this is, they will select, run practicals on this, select questions from there. After writing the exam here, they will mark it. Then we'll send your scores to. We also send your mock score. Not only that one, all the mock you are going to write here. You are going to write mock. We are mock starting in 1st August. 1st August to 3rd August. You write your mock results will be sent to them because they will compare. There are a lot of things they do. They compare your school results with your mock results. Then they place all of them your school results. Dobia from face to final year. Dobia your mock results. Then Dobia your kedafia. Dobia your cancel exam. They must show a kind of. They must show relationship. You can't just from nowhere. From nowhere, no. Again, it's either you are gradually coming up. Now, you can't see from climb or boom. How much you may have. So these are the things they check before they publish your what results. So these are the. I thought I did this in your class, but no problem. These are the courses, how we are going, what we expect. And I repeat myself. You have your curriculum. You are told to buy curriculum, some pay, some didn't pay. I don't know. But the point I'm making is this. Go look for your curriculum. Make sure that all these topics, all these courses, those topics there. Malon K go better. Yeah, go on. Because if you focus on this course alone, if your chance of passing may be very well slim. Because all these things must be duly represented in your BDT. Even if it is 10 questions, even if 10 questions or 90, it should be maybe basically maybe 10 or 11 questions. They know how they do it. The same thing with here. So this is what you do. You should expect. All right, so let's solve one question before it's. Let me use 5 minutes to solve. I'm leaving here 9 dots. Let me 5 minutes to solve one more question. Then I'll go. Tomorrow we'll continue from where I was stopping. Now that's a question on enumeration and what? Enumeration and what? Rounding, enumeration and what? Approximation. Let's look for another question in another topic. This time around, we are going to pick a question in ratio, proportion, and variation. Ratio, proportion. At this level now, I'm going to take you as university students. If you're making noise, I won't even talk to you. I'll just writing on the board. This level of education is one foreign level of education. That's why sometimes I'll come to your class but force again. But this level I won't force anybody again. Once, if you are joking, I will be teaching. So 8, I'm here. Now, the question says, ENU Mission Hospital. If you go to university, that's how they do. Nobody has their time. But because they believe that you have come to a particular level. But now, you people have come to a particular level. You should know the right thing to do. Now, ENU Mission Hospital, a question. ENU Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians. ENU Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians for every pharmacy unit. ENU Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians for every pharmacy unit for each 12-hour shift. ENU Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians for every pharmacy unit for each 12-hour shift. Full stop. How many pharmacy technicians are needed for each unit for 72 hours? How many pharmacy technicians are needed for each unit for 72 hours? ENU Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians for every pharmacy unit for each 12-hour shift. How many pharmacy technicians are needed for each unit for 72 hours? How many what pharmacies? Is that what? ENU Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians, listen carefully, for every pharmacy unit for each 12-hour shift. How many pharmacy technicians are needed for each unit for 72 hours? There are some important information you don't need in some questions. So just look at the question, you see that you don't need that you're asking. And if I want to confuse you, I'll just put it. There are some, when you are given a question, there are some information that may be supplied to you in a question you don't even need. So if I want to set a standard question, I will put that thing you're asking for. You'll be confused for the first 5 minutes. It takes a proper critical thinker to know that you don't need that information. You don't need that you're asking me. 12 what? How? Come and tell us how you got 12 fast. Come out. Come and tell us how you got 12. Okay? Tell us how you got 12.
It's 12.
So tell us what you did now. What to understand what you did. Explain.
2 times 72. Then divided by 100.
How? From where did you get 70? How? Talk to us now. Explain. You are blocking. You don't. If you are talking to people, you don't block. You stay by the side like this or like this. You are blocking they can't even see what you are. Talk to us.
Let me help her. Help yourself. Help you.
This one is 6. So, 2.
Who can explain what she did? Come and explain. Thank you. I explain what she did.
The question says, PA Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians for every pharmacy unit for each 12-hour shift. Then, how many pharmacy technicians are needed for each unit for 72 hours?
Okay.
Then, the 2 pharm tech is a 2 pharmacy technicians for 12 hours. Then, how many pharmacy technicians will be required for 72 hours? Then, it will be, let's call it X. It will be 2 pharmacy technicians. Then you cross multiply actually. Okay. Then 2 pharmacy technicians times 2 pharmacy technicians times 72 hours over 12 hours. Then you cancel.
Go back to the question again. Start from the beginning.
PA Mission Hospital requires 2
So
pharmacy.
let's try to understand this scenario painted.
PA Mission Hospital requires 2 pharmacy technicians for every unit for each 12-hour shift.
So how many? So for each 12-hour shift, right?
Yes.
For each 12-hour, listen carefully. For each 12-hour shift,
Yes.
they require 2 pharmacy technicians. How many?
Pharmacy technicians.
Okay, continue.
How many pharmacy technicians are needed for each unit for 72 hours?
So how many hour shift are in 72 hours? How many 12-hour shift? How many 12-hour shift? There are 6 12-hour shifts in 72 hours. Good. And that's 6. What do you call it again? Sorry. How many 12-hour shifts do you have in 72 hours?
It's 6.
Are you sure?
3 days now. That is 24
hours in a day divided
24 hours.
Okay.
It's divided by
72 divided by 12 is what? 6. Good. Now it's okay. No, it's good. And each of these shifts requires how many? 2. So how many in all?
It's 12.
12. Good. Thank you. Listen. See, what I'm trying to do is, it's not just to just mop tamenka. There's how this question will come. I go there first. You need to understand the scenario first before you start doing everything is not nka. It doesn't end like that in some situations. That's why let's paint it and break it down for proper what? Understanding. Okay. Yes. So we will continue tomorrow by God's grace. There are a lot of things to be done in the office. Let me go and work. All right. See you next time. I don't know. Any question before I end this class? Any question? No question. All right. Thank you.